We're going to walk through how to set up a tracking form using Google Sheets and Google Forms. So right here, this is what I would see on my teacher's end as students complete this Google form. But first, I just want to kind of talk about some things. So when you have access to this, you're going to make a copy of this Google form. And what you can see here is that I've went ahead, and if you go into Format, Conditional Formatting, all of these have been set up to change colors based on how the student answers the Google form. If you have more activities, you're going to need to set those up. So all you do is you click the column that you want to set up, and then I go in here and I click add another role. And so anytime that it text contains the word, let's do finish, it's going to turn this green color. Anytime that I add text contains and it says working, it's going to change this color. So that is how you'll set it up. So if I go on here and I write, and I just duplicate this, activity 4, I've got finished and working. Once the students select that, it's going to turn that certain color based on how they respond. So what I need to set up is next my Google form. So then I'm going to go into Tools, Manage Form, Edit Form. Once I edit my form, I just want to double check that everything looks good. You can change your students' names here. But when I go into my settings and I click responses, I want to make sure that I limit it to one response only and that I allow students to edit. Okay, so these two boxes must be checked, and I also want to collect those emails. So then when my students go in and they grab this link, it's going to show that I've already responded. So right here is my already response, and they're just going to click edit. So they would want to just maybe bookmark this, or you would have this placed in your learning management system. And then they can go in and they can then add where they're at. And what will happen then is once they submit, this is going to update as well. So then I am able to see any changes that the students made when they click edit their response, and they change from working to finished or working to finished. And then once they hit submit, I will be able to see their changes. Okay. So I cannot see it real time. They do have to hit submit, but I do like that I'm able to, again, maybe mid class say, okay, let's go ahead and fill out our trackers, go ahead and submit. And then I can say, okay, any student that's still working on activity 3, I'm going to pull up to a small group, or I'm going to do this activity. So it makes things really great when you are ready to pull students for small groups.